They buried the pale man in frozen soil, but 3 nights later he knocked on the priest's door. It was the winter of 1346, when the frost came early and the sky stayed gray. The villagers of Luthvin had long feared the hills. Too many went missing near the old abbey ruins. So when a man in fine black robes was found lying face up in the snow, lips blue but smiling, they dared not touch him. Except for Father Emmerich. He claimed the man had simply frozen to death. No wounds, no blood, no sign of a struggle. But his eyes, and they were still open. And not a single animal had touched the body. They buried him in the churchyard, beneath consecrated ground. That night the wind howled strange, and the next morning Father Emmerich was not seen at Mass. 3 days passed. On the 4th night, a knock came at the rectory door. Father Emmerich opened it himself. Standing there was the pale man, alive, smiling. Eyes like smoke, he said nothing. Only handed the priest a coin, blackened and warm, and stepped inside. From that night forward, the village changed. No one saw the sun. The air grew thick with mist. Children stopped laughing. And people stopped dying but never looked alive, they just lingered. People whispered that Father Emmerich had made a pact, that the man in black was no pilgrim, but something older, something buried beneath the abbey long before the church was built, something that fed. One night, a girl named Elira crept to the church with a blade carved from ash and silver. Her brother had vanished 2 nights earlier, and her mother now spoke only in whispers, words in a language she'd never learned. She found the chapel doors open. Candles burned, though no one lit them. Inside, she saw the pale man standing at the altar, his hands on Father Emmerich's shoulders, whispering into his ear. The priest's skin was stretched thin, his eyes black with veins. Elira raised the blade. The pale man turned. He smiled and spoke one word. Daughter. She dropped the blade. Because when she looked into his eyes, she saw her own. And behind her, dozens of villagers stood, silent, unmoving, their faces pale and waiting. They didn't bury him too late, they buried him too soon.